Dear ACCA Board Committee and Study Group Chairs, Co-Chairs and Members, this is Maddalena Lettino. I'm sending these slides to you to provide a clear understanding of all changes occurring in our association in the future months. I thought that adding some oral explanation to the slides could make them more comprehensible. I will try to be short and as clear as possible. I want first to start saying thank you to all of you as groups and individuals for your involvement into the association life during the last 2 years. Today we have reached a phase where ACCA is offering actually a complete portfolio of activities to a large and still growing community of 2,200 people. Your contribution has been key to this success. I also wish to give you some information about the future of ACCA, how its structure will change, and how our collaboration will continue for the next mandate under the presidency of Susanna Price. Please read and listen carefully and do not hesitate to get back to me, Susanna Price or Celine Sorio, should you have any question, doubt, or if you require more information. I remind you that the current mandate 2016-2018 will terminate at the ESC Congress this year, while the 2018-2020 mandate will run from the ESC Congress 2018 up to the next Association Congress in 2020. Our organization used to be structured as shown in this slide. The management group or executive board is composed of 5 members who are the president-elect, the past president, the secretary, and the treasurer. We have 7 committees chaired by committee chairs composed of 4 to 6 committee members, 50% of them being nominated and 50% being elected by voting members. We have 2 committees, and specifically the Scientific and the Congress Committee, who have nominated co-chairs. The Education Committee has 2 project leaders dedicated to certification and the ACCA platform project. Under the umbrella of the Scientific Committee, we also have 4 study groups chaired by study group coordinators and composed of nominated experts, and the Scientific Documents Group chaired by a dedicated board member and composed of 2 experts. On this slide, you can easily read the names of the ACCA board members in charge during the 2016-2018 mandate. In green, the executive board members. In red, the committee chairs, some elected board members and some ex officio. In blue, co-chairs or specific project leaders, such as ACCA, certification, scientific documents. And again, some of them are elected board members and some are nominated. In black, you see the editor-in-chief. In purple, the official representative of the nurse community appointed by the CCNAP. And in green, the CEO of the ESC, who is an ex officio board member of each association. The pink-colored pictures that you see in this slide refer to all members ending their mandate at the ESC Congress 2018 in Munich. Committee members and project leaders will end their mandate too. This year, the ESC has operated an important strategic change, reorganizing its functioning structure around 5 pillars. There will be main areas of focus we should all align with. ACCA, as well as other associations of the ESC, has decided to adopt the same ESC structure. The change of mandate was the opportunity to adapt and rethink our functions in order to better perform and be more efficient. In August, the executive board members ran a full brainstorming and decided to change the ACCA structure in the way I'm going to show to you in the following slide. The 7 committees will be replaced by 5 sections, each section being aligned with the ESC pillars: advocacy, research, membership, education, Congress, and events. It was also decided to add 2 board positions for 2 counselors who will play a role of advisors both for the general board decisions and maybe for specific tasks. Those tasks are not defined yet, but could be, for example, managing communication, industry relations, the young community. Each section will be led by a chair and a co-chair. Each chair and co-chair will identify the main activities of their section and will appoint task leaders for specific projects whose deliverable and timelines will be clearly defined. These project leaders will actually replace the current committee members. In this way, there is not a predefined number of committee members with not specified commitments and objectives, but on the contrary, a well-defined series of projects and tasks with the consequent number of people involved. The main objective here is to assign well-defined tasks to each in order to properly follow up any single project and make outcomes measurable. In summary, considering all the sections, there will be 5 chairs who will be elected board members, 5 co-chairs who will be nominated ex officio board members. Co-chairs do not automatically take over after 2 years, and task or project owners will be nominated by the chair and the co-chair at a maximum of 2 to 3 people per project. As you have noticed, our former committees on communication and relation with allied professionals and YAC3 have disappeared. They will no longer exist as section per se, but their activities will be delivered, being essential for ACCA transversally through all the 5 main sections. Based on this new structure, we have a total of 12 board members, 5 executive, 5 section chairs, 2 councillors. Josep Masip has expressed his desire not to renew his role as treasurer. As he entered the board in 2016, he is still eligible for 2 additional years, and thus he will remain a regular board member. Christian Assager, Sigrun Alvorsen, and Sergio Leonardi have still 2 years as regular board members as well. As you can see, on top of their positions, there are 6 more roles to fill. In May the 20th, 2018, ACCA will open a call for candidates for 3 executive positions, President-elect, Treasurer, and Secretary, and 3 regular board positions. The new board will eventually nominate ex officio members. This is the timeline for next elections. From 20 of May to 20 of June, call for candidates will be sent to anybody in the field. The rules for eligibility are explained later on. Right after and before the vote, the nominating committee will make a short list for the 3 executive positions, and the board will do the same for the other 3 regular board positions. From 10 of July to 10 of August, there will be the online vote by the membership. Note that only paying members, meaning ivory, silver, or gold, with 1 month membership can vote. The results will be publicly announced during the next ACCA General Assembly at the ESC Congress. As a general rule, any candidate applying for a regular board or an executive board position must be silver or gold member of the Acute Cardiovascular Care Association. Once elected, he or she must be a gold member. Here are some more indications on rules for candidates. Candidates for the position of president-elect must be currently serving or have served in the immediately preceding board as voting or non-voting ex officio members of the board. The elected candidate will automatically become president 2 years later. That means in the current board that if board mandate has been more or equal to 4 years, candidate can only apply to the position of president-elect. If the board mandate has been less than 4 years, candidate can apply to any other executive position. For treasurer or the secretary position, any ACCA silver or gold member can apply. Candidates from the current board specifically, if elected for an executive position, her board position will be covered by the next immediate voted candidate elected for a regular board position. If not elected for the executive position, she can stay in her current board position unless she has reached her maximum term of 4 years. And finally, candidates for both executive and board position, if eligible to both, One candidate can apply simultaneously to one executive board position and to one regular board member position. If the candidate is elected for both positions, he/she will take only the responsibility for the executive board position he/she applied to. Her candidacy for regular board member position will not be considered and the position will be adjudicated to the next immediate voted candidate. If the candidate is elected only for the regular board position, he/she will take that responsibility. And for the ex officio members, priority for section chairmanship must be given to elected candidates. The new board for the mandate 2018-2020 will select ex officio based on new structure and tasks. Current ex officio members are encouraged to apply for executive or board positions or renew their interest for the ex officio position to the new board in October. For committee or study group members, for each of you, you are welcome to apply to treasurer, secretary, regular board position. Of course, you must be silver or gold member. You are welcome to express or renew your interest for specific tasks. You are welcome to submit new ideas or projects. Who can vote, actually? All the ACCA members having at least 1 month of paying membership at the time the candidates are made public. The voting rules will be communicated 3 months before the General Assembly at the call for candidate, and non-ESC members' countries have no voting rights even if paying members. Before concluding this presentation, I would like to share with you our future strategic lines of development, which will guide the future section activities, projects, and tasks. We have selected 4 main lines of development: how to reduce inequity in acute cardiovascular care, how to promote patient-centric approach, how to value acute cardiovascular care as a specialty and its educational standards, and how to promote research and define gaps of evidence in the field of acute cardiovascular care. There are 30 ongoing projects, and this is an overview of our current portfolio of activities. Some will fit in the new structure, and of course, some. Please don't be shy and do not hesitate to contact Céline Seriot if you have any question related to the structure of the association, or Susanna Price if you want to propose any new ideas or any new projects for the future. I thank you for being with me during this presentation, and I hope you will stay in the organization of the association for the future. Thank you very much.